this. I love Christians and I love conservatives, but Christian conservatives, a whole other chapter in the Bible. I don't know if you guys know who Pat Robertson is. He's a televangelist. He recently was quoted in the Denver Post with calling us dirty sexual deviants.
Yes! Oh, sorry.
Father O'Malley, save it for Sunday. Dirty sexual deviants. When I read that at the bathhouse, I was insulted. Me estás chingando, Father. ¿Y todavía sigue comiendo? We're gonna give you some more beans to see if you can just... Anyway, that's cool, that's cool. Well, I'm getting a straight vibe in the house too. Clap if you're straight. Clap if you're straight. Gay. Just so you know, guys, that's what happens when you don't freaking vote. Especially in this part of town, people make decisions for you. I love... You straight people? Straight right here? Nice to have you. Good. Ever been this close to a gay person? So you know we shed. And then we recruit. Well, you do all those surveys at work, you know that. No, I love straight people. I do. I love you all. I love you. Some of my very best friends are straight. I don't condone that lifestyle. I don't approve of what they do. I just pray for them, miss. I do. I just hope that one day, well, they do find Cher. They do. How many people have gay friends out there, just out of curiosity? Wonderful. Fabulous. I have to ask you guys in particular a question. Why is it that you guys, with your gay friends, are always trying to hook up your other gay friends with them? Now, what's up with that? And it's not even the hot ones. Yes, you covering your eyes. She's like, oh shit, what's that? Yes, why? And it's not even the hot ones. You're like, oh my god, you're gay. You have to meet my friend Jabba the Hutt. He's so hot. Oh my god, you're super good. I want Princess Leia. See me. Return of the Jedi. No, why? I get a lot of this. Jade, this is my friend Michael. He's very creative. I'm like, what the hell is this? First of all, you guys, if you're doing it like this, you're doing it wrong. You can ask me questions after the show, or you can enlist in the Navy. It's up to you, but the information is out there. I've never been in such a big crowd where everybody got laid on a ship before. I'm honored to be in your presence. What's it like? All the old people go, oh, it was good. Let me tell you about it. It was 1948. That's awesome. You guys are so awesome. I'm going to take a little moment to hawk my wares. I was recently doing a show in, where was I? Topeka, Kansas. There's so many brown people in Kansas, and more so in Washington. I always go to Washington State. But I was doing a show, and usually people always ask me, when do you ever do a show where you're not dressed up? This is not dressed up. For me, I usually do lots of characters in my show, and I was doing one of my shows. It's called Arroz con Pollo, the show I'm talking about. I play lots of different kinds of people. I play all of you people here. And the president of a greeting card company called Nos Vemos Greetings, it's a bilingual greeting card company, she said, would you like to do your own line of cards? And I said, sure. So she flew me to Kansas City, and we did a happy anniversary, happy birthday, get well. This card I'm going to show you right here is, I'm selling them later on after the show. It says, you're married, you're screwed. And for those other people who are here visiting from Mexico, te casaste, te fregaste. I thought you'd get it better that way. And I play all the characters. I'm the handsome groom and the blushing bride. I play all the characters. The abuela, the whore in the back over there. I play all of them. Happy Valentine's Day. friendship, todo eso. Y también, I was recently in a movie called Serial Rabbit 3, Splitting Hairs. Thank you, one person, for clapping for my movie. You know, Coach, you know what's worse than, like, nobody clapping for your movie? Just the one person clapping. But it's a great movie. I'd love for you guys to check it out. I'm selling them after the show. If you'd like to come pick one, I can sign it for you as well. Y también I have a t-shirt to sell for you if you'd like to buy it. I find it very handy when I go to other parts of the city where there's not lots of raza. It saves me a lot of time when people ask me questions about the color I'm asking. It says, relax, gringo, I'm here legally. It comes in handy. It really does come in handy. It really does. It really, really does. How many people, I'm about to get out of here, you guys. You guys have been a great crowd. A nice big round of applause for yourselves. I think you should call this event. We're going to have a raffle later on tonight, which I believe most people know about already. Pero, how many people have been traveling, like across, you know, maybe to other parts of the world, traveling? You traveled recently? I know you're out of the country. Victoria, you were out of the... You're to Michigan, so you know about this. It was remember about a year ago during the gas crisis, and I'm not talking about the food you just ate. The other gas crisis. They started charging extra for the baggage fees. Do you remember that? It was like in June. You guys look like Mexicans with money. It was like in June. It was June of last year. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was American Airlines who was the first one that started. They started charging you $15 for the first bag and $25 for each additional bag. And at first they were really slick. That first week that they did it, they were very slick. They were like, okay, Mr. Estrada, would you like to take care of that extra $40 with cash or with a credit card? I'm like, well, that's like saying, would you like us to burn your house down or fuck you up the ass? Bad example coming from me, but you get my point. I am the San Antonio Housing Authority. I didn't mean to bring up burning houses. You're probably going to trouble for something like that. Maybe I should have done that, Joe. But no. But the thing about it, now we're all in agreement that life is not fair, right? Yes? Yes? Yes or no? There's no better example of this, you guys, than airport security. No one has more power and like no high school education like airport security. And they're so mean too. You know what I'm talking about? They're like, take off your jacket!